Hi, this is Otilia.com, or my name is Sanne Philipson.com. I'm an intuitive mentor here in Denmark. It's been quite a while since I've spoken English, so please bear with me. I'm born a psychic, and I have the gift, sometimes a curse, because I can see everything all the time. I even have x-rays with my eyes and can see just all the way through your body. I can see your previous lives, I can see days ahead, I can even see what the weather is going to be like. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about what's happening, because there's a lot of things going on. The weather is changing, it's warm, but the wind is still cold, and yeah, I'm going to channel a little bit about what's happening. As you know, one chapter in the Mayan calendar ended at the 21st of December 2012, and we have just cleansed out of our system that period, January, February, March, April 2013. So normally in January we let go of what happened the previous life, the previous year, and in this particular case, 2012. So normally we in January cleanse ourselves for what happened the previous year, and in February we kind of we cleanse this out. We cleanse out mentally. That means we let go of all the old programs, the old mental shitty stuff. I can't explain it because it's so hard to describe what I see in English, because I'm normally used to doing it in Danish, so please bear with me. So January we let go physically, February mentally, and then in March normally we would correct ourselves, set new goals, and in April we kind of integrate those goals and go to the field and set our little herbs into our little garden. But since we have had this enormous change in life, as well as the human development, how do you say that in English? Well, everything has changed and shifted. Each one of us has to live a more authentic life from our heart. And the old time energy ended around 2000. So from 2000 up until the 21st December 2012, we were all in the new era. The new time energy called the new era, which was kind of like a bridge between the old masculine era that ended in the end of 1999. And the new time era was then a bridge over towards the golden time era, which began at the 22nd of December 2012. But where we would, if this era if this time change era hadn't begun at the 21st of December, things would have changed, and here in May everything would have been more smooth and calm and relaxing. But so many things are happening at the same time. So in March here 2013 we started cleansing and letting go of the old era that ended the 21st of December. Do you understand what I'm trying to describe? The English word is perfect, I love it, but it's hard to use your way of describing spiritual things that I catch, sense. But what has happened is that in January, many of us didn't have very much energy to, we didn't have much to deal with energetically. We were a little tired and started eating even more healthy and started new ways of training and exercising, we kind of like, many of us knows that we have to do a little bit extra to our body and our mental health. So April was a very progressive month where many things happened physically and mentally. And at the 1st of May, here, 13 days ago, the old era ended. Definitely. That's not how to say it. Definitively. Oh, bear with me. You get what I'm saying. It ended. The old time era and the new time era ended at the 1st of May 2013. That means the new era, according to the Mayan calendar, just began this 1st of May. So the energy that comes along with such a huge energy shift is just pouring down now. And it has actually been waiting since the 1st of May, because in about a week we have had what's called a high pressure from above. The weather in Danish, it's called højtryk, high pressure. What this video intentionally was going to be about is how can each one of us get into that flow where everything is much easier, where we have to let go, because the old energy, the masculine era called the old time energy, it's tough, it's rough, it's controlling, it's powerful, it's masculine, it's very mental. It's also restless. It's kind of like the warrior's mindset. And if you still have that energy inside you, it's going to be a very, very, very heavy break. And that old time energy, the masculine core within us, that is mine and yours worst friend, our worst enemy. So I'm gonna repeat it again because my English isn't that good, I'm sorry. But our worst enemy is our inner masculine core. Well, the man is masculine and he's going to be masculine, but the man is going to be masculine outside, strong and good shape, and the man's inner core is feminine. So, and the female, like me for example, I'm going to be soft and smooth at my personality and being capable of showing my vulnerability and my sensitivity, but my inner strength, my inner core is masculine. But there's an inner core within each one of us that is old and masculine, and it's mental and it's heavy, and it's drawing each one of us backwards. So the best thing that each one of us can do to get to where our lives is much more easy and filled with flow and love and unconditional love and empathy is being more aware of our inner old masculine core, the one that's, again, our inner worst enemy. I see, how do you say that? I've seen a tendency that is where people are tired. They take 2 or 3 steps and then they're drawn back again. They constantly travel upon their own feet. It's because they won't let go. My phone is ringing. Sorry. I apologize. What is the old stuff, this masculine core that each one of us was born with, is and will always be our worst enemy. It's controlling, it's masculine, it's heavy, it's old, it's mentally, it's kind of like the teacher's mind, the police officer's control freak who can't stop chasing what other people are doing. It's constantly is chasing others. He's doing, she's saying. It's kind of like being a police officer. And that's the masculine core, or call it programs, within each one of us. We have to let go. And it will not become an easy, how can I say that? Oh, it's calling again, I'm sorry. It's actually calling from London. But I can't both be on the phone and channeling, you know that. I'm gonna channel about what's happening so that you and I can get it in other words than my shitty English. Okay, 1 second, I can't look in there when I'm channeling. This golden era is about self-acceptance. It's about self-acceptance in despite of our flaws. Accepting and loving oneself even though we have the darkness. We are each born both light and darkness. And you decide and I decide which is gonna fill our life. Is it this shitty little old masculine core, or is it our true selves living from our hearts and living an authentic life? This little thing within each one of us, the old masculine shitty stuff, is unauthentic. It's our ego that keeps pulling us back. I want to stay here. Nothing's going to change. I hate each one of us. Life is a horrible place to live. It's that thing and that program that we have to let go of. I'm going to keep channeling instead of talking. 1 second. The cleft between the new feminine golden era and between the old masculine era, the shift between these two is going to be bigger. So many more people will get free and just follow their passion. And many more people will, it's kind of like an elastic where these two are being pulled at each direction. So the more you develop as a human and go in the correct and right decision, the right path, the authentic path, following your heart, the more you will also be capable of seeing the masculine old. Sorry for my language, I do curse a lot. Shitty masculine stuff. I'm gonna keep channeling. It's all about letting go, surrendering to what is, instead of hanging on to what was, again, the masculine core. Full self-acceptance, believing in your self-acceptance. Give me some other words, please, up there. Nothing is coming. But the words and the feelings that I get is just be. Do not believe that you have to be in a certain way or look in a certain way. Do not overwhelm yourself each day with a big hammer saying, I'm ugly, or I have to be in a certain way, I have to eat in a certain way. Spirituality is about self-acceptance and doing what is right for you. Spirituality is not preaching, you have to do, you must do, I can't do, I will have to. Self-acceptance. No, spirituality is about self-acceptance and doing what feels right with you, and be quiet. One of the best tools I gave myself when this journey began, just when I rise from a wheelchair I was sitting in because of an accident, the best tool I gave myself was to mind your own business, Sanne. Sanne, that's my name, it means truth in Danish, and Lily in Hebrew. But that was the best tool I gave myself. Mind your own business. So when I go out there sometimes, when I'm extra vulnerable and sensitive, I say to myself, shh, be quiet, Sanne, mind your own business. That's what I tell myself. So when people come to me and put their finger into my belly or into my aura and tries to tease me a little, intentionally or unintentionally, I just say, mind your own business. I didn't ask for your opinion, so please don't give it to me. It's kind of like, send other people over there and mind your own business. But if you are your own worst enemy, constantly basking, that's Danish, constantly hammering yourself with your own demands and being very, very, very hard on yourself, other people will do the same. Think about yourself that you're not worth anything, and other people will step on you. So, not for my sake, but for your own sake, raise your inner vibrations. Believe more in yourself. Love yourself. Not love yourself despite of, but love yourself because of who you are. Each one of us is a perfect idea in the divine mind. When you start becoming your own very best friend, we others will become your best friend as well. I had to become my own best friend. I do not have a family today. I do not have a huge network because in these 7 years I have been completely by myself, not going to any courses or lectures or anything. I've just minded my own business and worked myself is it called inward? No, in, I don't know how to say it, but you get what I mean. I get out of breath because I speak so fast. I'm sorry, because I get so eager. Yeah. So the final keywords for today, tags, is mind your own business, follow your heart, follow your instinct, follow your passion. Are you aware that your passion is what makes you bloody happy? And it takes very, very little energy to follow your passion. And when you're on the right track, you're gonna stop and say, oh my God, why didn't I do that years ago? I'm gonna end it here because this is it's been running now for 17 minutes. I'm gonna say goodbye. Stay tuned. My name at Instagram is Sanne Otilia _intuitive mentor. I hope to see you on Facebook or on Instagram. Take care. And I do hope you got what this video was about, but my English is a bit rusty, so bear with me. It will be better, step by step. Take care and see you maybe on Facebook or Instagram. Have a nice day. Bye.